You mentioned about Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso. I think a lot of people. I know a decent amount of what's going on, but I feel like that's an anomaly. It's rarity. There's a lot of people in the U.S. don't know and don't understand just how powerful what Ibrahim Traore and the Sahel states as a whole, what they're doing.
Well, the first thing I heard was who is this guy that had 19 attempts on his life, right? And why are they trying to take this guy, out, right? The last people you start thinking of is Libya and Gaddafi.
Yeah,
When you hear the story, how many billions most people don't know, he pledged 1 billion for African Americans through the Nation of Islam.
Wow.
This is Gaddafi. He said he's going to give 400 million for our HBCUs, 400 million for entrepreneurship, and 200 million. I think at that time it was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right, to build the Nation of Islam. U.S. government shut that down. Like, no,
yeah.
you
Here's
ain't
$1
putting
billion
no
in
billion
like the
dollars for no
60s.
black people. It's not
No,
going to
this is
happen, right? It's just not going
Gaddafi
to
was like
happen.
2011.
So when you hear of Traore and what he's doing in his country, it brings parallels to like Gaddafi and other African leaders who is trying to empower their people. So 19 attempts on his life and he's still around. That made me start researching. And the same thing I did for Sierra Leone, I started drafting letters like, man, I want to meet this guy. I want to go to Burkina Faso, man, and sit down and have a conversation. How can we in the diaspora support you and what you're doing? You need to have a voice in America as well. Our people need to get behind and support trade and commerce and empowerment. He ran out all of the Asians and the Europeans, right? And started negotiating trade agreements, took control of his gold mines and minting his own gold, developing electric vehicles, getting into agriculture to feed his people. And he said, look, it's not about me. It's not about being a corrupt leader or taking all the money for myself. It's about empowering our people, feeding our people, educating our people, the people, within his country. And then by doing that and being successful at it, it starts spreading to other West African nations.